Good morning, everybody. Thanks for joining today. This day is September 15th, I think, 2024. So we're just moving into a beautiful autumn with great weather. And today's class is really asana based. Asana means pose. And if you've been paying attention, each pose name ends in the word asana. And it's not asana, it's asana. Usually the A's are A's. There's rarely a hard A. So a lot of our poses today, I'm going to be breaking down the terminology to help you understand why it's called that. And as always, we want to feel into our poses so that we get optimum benefit and allow the mind to get out of the head and into the body and stop running on that little hamster wheel. We're going to begin by standing. We'll begin in Tadasana, which I'm not going to break down for you, but I think it's a short form for ta-ta-da-da, Tadasana. It's mountain pose. I got somebody else entering here. Hold on a second. All right. In our mountain pose, Tadasana, feeling the feet right under your hip bones. And I want you to just kind of root around first and just rock front to back and just feel how tight are your feet. And if you roll front to back, you're starting to stretch out the fascia a little bit. And then roll out to the sides, and I really want you to roll out to the sides of the feet and feel up the outside of the lower leg into the knees. Come back to standing fully on the feet, and then roll into inner edges so that you're knock-kneed. And where do you feel that? Come back down and plant the base of your big toe, the base of your baby toe. The rest of the toes come down, and the center of the heel. This 3-point, we're always looking for this 3-point foundation. Let's begin to open up. Take one arm up, the other arm down, come back to center and stretch. So you're pushing up, pushing down. Both arms come back to center. Utthita means extended. So this is Utthita Tadasana, extended mountain. Let's start to move a little forward on the feet and then back. And circle the hands towards the ceiling or the sky, if you're lucky enough to be outside. And feel into your body as you're making these circles and adjusting your weight front to back on the feet. Let's slowly stop and return the other direction. Feel into your hips, your feet, your back. Center. Let's take blown palm. Turn your right palm up, grab under the wrist, lift up, inhale. Exhale, side bend. Push into your right foot. And let your hips move to the right. Pulling on the arm. Pull, pull, pull. Inhale, slowly come up using the weight of the body to come up. Sweep the arms down. And inhale, sweep up, and let's change. I'm just going to put my phone on mute. So grabbing under the wrist, taking the arms to the other side, rooting into your left foot, shifting the hips to the left. Push the feet, inhale, come up. Exhale, return hands to heart. Find those 3 points in the feet. Activate Uddiyana Bandha. Bandha means to bind. Uddiyana is to fly up. So pull your navel in and up. Then pick up your left foot. And let's just pivot front to side. Opening up the hip. We're working on our balance, strengthening the ankles. And now bring that leg across, out, behind. We're making our figure eights, hip flossing. And if it's easier, you can bring your arms out to the side, play with it. Then come to tree pose. Foot on the calf. Or if you'd like, you can pick the foot up and bring it up to your inner thigh. Push the foot into the thigh. Push the thigh into the foot. And if you have slippy pants, you can always bring that foot back down to the calf. Find your drishti, your focus, gazing on the floor about 10 feet in front of you. Floating the arms up. Now, can you keep the hands together without back pain? Really squeeze the arms to the head and lift them higher. Lift your hands right up to the sky. Breathe. One more breath. Exhale slowly, release. Pedal out those feet. Let's take that standing leg foot, circle out the ankle. Change direction. Come back to center, pedal. Find hands back to the heart. Uddiyana Bandha, navel goes in and up. Lift your right leg now. Flex the foot. Let's take the knee as far as we can out to the side and back to center. Use your breath. And we'll start to take it into hip flossing, figure eights, and remember you can move your arms out to the side. And then foot to calf. You can also have foot right down on the floor and up against the ankle. That's the first location. Or the calf. Or the thigh. Find your drishti. Find your focal point. Breathe. And keep your hands at the heart. We're slowly rising up. Keep your thumb and index pointed to the sky. Wrap the rest of the fingers. And let's squeeze the arms towards the head and pull the shoulder blades down towards the hips. One more breath. On the exhale, release. Pedal out. Circle out your ankle. Tree pose, Vrikshasana. Change directions. Good. Back to Tadasana, palms open. Drop your chin to your chest. Then inhale, arms up overhead. Exhale, back down to the heart. Bend your knees. Let's forward fold to an Uttanasana. Slowly rolling up, coming to Uttita Trikonasana. Tri, T-R-I, is 3. Kona is angle. Uttita is extended. So let's step out. Left foot behind, right foot comes in front. Line the heel of the front foot with the arch of the back foot. Trikonasana, Uttita Trikonasana, extended triangle pose. Arms to the side. Take your gaze to look down your right middle finger. Reaching your arms forward across the room. Let's stretch the arms. Keep pulling your left fingertips away from you and the right fingertips away from the left. Breath in. Exhale, float your right fingertips down to your shin, just lightly. Bring your left hand to your navel and pull your navel to the ceiling. Hand to the heart. Let's rotate the right lung up to the sky. Slide the left hand up. And now suck your right kneecap up into your thigh so the back of your knee is not hyperextended. And even lift your fingertips up off the leg lightly. Continue to rotate your upper back to an imaginary wall behind you. Now breathe. Spinning your chin to the ceiling. One more breath. Lifting your arms up, come back up to center. Now you may step back to the front of the mat, or I'm just going to pivot to the other side of the mat. So if you're sideways, you just pivot, right? Lining that heel up with the arch of the back foot, arms extended, reaching across the room. Pull the arms away from the center line of the body. And let's find the 3 parts, the 3 points of the foot. Root down through the base of the big toe, baby toe, center of heel. Now drop your fingertips to the shin. Rotate your right finger to the navel, pull the navel to the ceiling. To the heart, pull your ribs up towards the ceiling. Right arm floats up. Spin your chin. Let's breathe for 5. Suck the left kneecap in and up. And this is 3. 4. And 5. Slowly lifting left arm, come back up. Pivot the feet or step to the front of the mat for Utthita Parshva Konasana. Parshva means side, Kona is angle. Here's the angle in our leg. Right? Bring your forearm on top. Left arm comes up and over. Push down for your forearm, rotating your rib cage to the sky. Rotating your gaze, if that's comfortable, to your fingertips. Two more breaths. Pushing through the feet. Last breath. Push through the right foot, rotating up. Spin the feet or step to the front, change your feet. Bending into your left knee, this is your kona, your angle. Forearm on top of thigh. Right arm comes up and over. Push into the outside edge of your right foot and draw the energy up the side body as you sink deeper into your knee. Push down through your forearm so you can rotate your chest to the ceiling. Relax your toes. Last breath. Push through your foot, rising back up. And now we're going to revolve our triangle, parivrtta, revolved, trikonasana. Have a block inside of your foot. And let's steer the back foot so it's more the direction of the front foot. Chest facing over your right foot. Lift your left arm up to the ceiling, take a little back bend. On the exhale, reach the left arm forward as the right hip pulls back. Place your left hand on the block. Right hand to your tailbone. Inhale, lengthen spine. On the exhale, begin to rotate your navel to the right, your left lung to the ceiling, the back of the brain to the ceiling. And you may stay here or float your right arm up to the ceiling. Parivrtta Trikonasana, revolved triangle. Push that right foot, pull the right hip back. One more breath. Windmill that right arm down. Bend your right knee. And you can take your block with you as we roll up. Start to pivot your feet to the left, and the block goes inside of your left foot. Spin the back foot and separate the left foot a little more off to the left. Hands on the hips, rotate your torso so it's in line with your left foot. Release your arms down. Right arm comes up and into a back bend. Breath in. Exhale, reach your right arm forward, forward, forward until the hand comes to the block and the left hand comes to your low back. So adjust the height of that block for what you need as you begin to push your right foot into the earth to spiral your torso to the left. Spiraling all the way through the spine. And if you're ready, float your left arm to the ceiling. Pull that left hip back a little bit more. Breathe. Observe what's going on outside of the left leg. Last breath. Exhale, spiral that left arm down. Step your feet together, move your block off to the side. Inhale, slowly roll up. And exhale, back to the front of your mat. Virabhadrasana. Vira means warrior or hero, and Bhadrasana is the warrior. So it's hero warrior. Virabhadrasana 1. Let's step right foot back, come into warrior 1. Virabhadrasana 1. Then slip it into warrior 2. Come back to 1. Pivot the body weight forward for warrior 3, Virabhadrasana 3. Rotate your right hip down. Back to warrior 1. Step to the front, hands to the heart. Same on the other side, step back left. Virabhadrasana 1. So right knee bent. Virabhadrasana 2. Heel lines up with the arch of back foot. Back to 1. So rotate that back heel. Tip your weight forward over your thigh. Float your back foot up. Virabhadrasana 3. Strongly flex that foot. Big toe points down to the earth. Float the heel up. Float the foot back down, Virabhadrasana 1. Hands come to heart, step together, Tadasana. Now fierce pose, also known as chair pose, is Utkatta. Utkatta means fierce. Bend your knees, send your buttocks back. Float your arms to the side, separate them. Lift up. Try to bring your arms beside the ears. Utkatasana, chair pose, or fierce pose. Push your feet into the earth equally. Inhale to a back bend. Rotate the arms back, and then we'll come right back into fierce pose. Send your buttocks back. Again, inhale up, back bend. Circle the arms back. Last time, Utkatasana. Push through the feet, inhale, back bend. Exhale, swan dive. Uttanasana. Drop your head. Shift the weight forward into the balls of the feet. You can put your hands on your shins if you have tight hamstrings, but let's keep the legs engaged. Weight in the balls of the feet. Letting the energy rise up the legs, into the hips. Inhale. Exhale, drop the head. Uttanasana, forward fold. Feel the spine heavy. Like the head's a bowling ball. And it's pulling the vertebra towards the earth, realigning the spine. It's also an inversion. One more breath. On the exhale, bend your knees, and we're going to come down to the mat, to the center of the mat for Parigasana, gate pose. So knees centered. So this is like the latch of a gate. Take your leg out to the side, have the foot 90 degrees, and plant the outside edge of the foot on the earth. Floating the opposite arm up and over for the gate latch. Parigasana. See if you can spin your lungs up towards the ceiling. And try to get the arm over the ear, palm faces down. 4 more breaths. So your hand is on the extended leg as opposed to the waistline. One more breath. Let's take it to the other direction. So take that top arm, bring it down to the earth, reversing our gait. Yes. So feel for the outside edge of that foot and draw the line of energy up the side body from foot to fingertips, gaze to fingertips. Keep pushing the foot into the earth, extending the fingers. One more breath. Push through the bottom hand to rise up. And let's come into Vira Hero pose. Toes curled under. So we can just work with the fascia of the feet a little bit. Inhale, rise up. Other side, extend your leg. Foot's 90 degrees. Outside the edge is glued to the mat. Slide your hand down the leg, and it's light. We're not pushing into the leg, we're just resting it. Other arm comes up and over for Parigasana. This top arm is supposed to be creating the latch. Let's turn the chin down for fun and let the eyeballs go up. One more breath. Slowly, slowly release that hand that was on top to the earth. And you're going to feel a shift in your nervous system. Now turn your head to look down and your eyeballs look up. So chin down, eyeballs up. We're combining our Utthita Parigasana with some vagus nerve work by using the eyes to look opposite direction of the face. Two more breaths. Windmill that top arm down and come into hero's pose with your feet flat on the earth. Whew. And we'll let the nervous system reset and the blood drain down. Roll your shoulders back and down. Interlace your fingers behind. Draw the arms away from you. Forward fold. Bring your head to the earth. Lifting your arms to the ceiling. Take one more breath. And slowly rolling up. Ustrasana. Ustra is camel. Come up on your knees. Curl your toes under to make this a little easier. Let's do this in stages. We can bring the hands to the low back. Fingertips point down, elbows draw towards each other. Begin to push your hip bones forward for your modified Ustrasana camel pose. Stay here or windmill your right arm up and behind, grabbing your right heel. Try that with the left arm at the same time. So both hands are on the heels. Right? If that's painful, you go back to hands on the lower back. Stay here or flatten your feet and you'll drop a little deeper into Ustrasana. So push those hip bones forward and breathe. Your head can look back or it can look forward. What works for you? If your head is back, lift it up, looking forward. One more breath. Let us all bring our hands to our low back, coming up. And then we'll reverse and take this into Balasana, child's pose. Walk your hands forward and release your head down. Drop into your breath. Breathe into your back body. Slide the hands down by your ankles, palms turned up. And feel like this is much like a fetal position. Fetal position is very reassuring and comforting to the body. One more full breath into the back body. Then walk the hands forward again. Lift the head. Curl the toes under. Let's take this into Adho Mukha, down dog. Adha means downward facing. Adho is downward and Mukha is face, so it's downward facing. Adho Mukha Svanasana. Spread your fingers wide. Push into the base of your thumb and your index. Press your chest back towards your thighs as your hips lift higher to the ceiling. Your heels do not have to be on the ground. Squeeze your elbows towards the center line and feel what that does to the head of the shoulders. You squeeze the elbows to the center line. Breath in. Exhale through the nose. Inhale, come forward into plank. So this is four-limbed staff pose. Chatur is four, Anga is all. Four-limb staff pose. Let's start to bring the elbows back. Just come partway down. Inhale, push yourself back to down dog. Exhale, come back to plank. And then we'll do Ardha Chaturangasana. So half plank, come up. Adho Mukha, down dog. Inhale, come back. You may drop your knees or take a full chaturanga with the elbows going straight back. Come into a hover. And drop your abdomen. Inhale, Bhujangasana, cobra. Back to child's pose. 3 breaths here. Two breaths. Last one. Now shift your weight forward again. Come down onto your belly. And let's come into Urdhva Mukha, that's upward. Mukha is facing, Urdhva Mukha Svanasana. Hands under the shoulders and lift your knees up off the ground. Lift your heart, push your heart forward so that it's pulling your spine forward and up, swooping up towards the ceiling. Breathe. Keep pulling from the heart. Two more breaths. Urdhva Mukha, upward facing. Drop the knees gently. Push back to Balasana again. Three breaths in child's pose, Balasana. On the exhale, shift your weight forward again. Elbows bend. Let's come all the way down, scooping down to the earth for Bekasana, frog pose. And let's do Ardha Bekasana, half frog pose. Bring your forearm in front. We'll bend the left leg. Reach back, hand on top of the foot, drawing the heel to the outside of the hips. Right, gaze back to the front again. As you're pulling the heel down. Feel that into your thighs. Bekasana. Right up to your hip bone. One more breath. On the exhale, slowly release. Come to Sphinx. And then reset, left arm in front. Bend your right knee, reach back, grab the top of the foot, and draw the heel to the outside of your hip. Gaze to the front. 4 more breaths. Awareness in your upper leg. Lift your chest by pushing your elbow into the ground. 2 more breaths. Last breath. Release the leg. Sphinx pose. Can we take both legs and do full Bekasana? Release your chest down to the ground, bend both knees, grab right foot, grab left foot, and slide the hands up towards the toes, drawing the heels to the outside edge of your glutes. And maybe see if you can lift the knees an inch or so off the ground. See if you can lift your chest, gazing forward as you press down. One more breath. Slowly release the knees to the earth, hands back down, push back child's pose to reverse. Breathe into the back body. Walk your hands over to the right, pull your hip, your right knee down to the earth as you pull. Walk hands center, hands to the left, pull hips to the right, push your left knee down. One more breath. Push that left knee. Release, walk hands center, coming back down onto your front for Shalabhasana, locust pose. Before we do that, let's rock hips left to right. Rock out your low back. Shalabhasana is locust pose, and I happened to be out at a farm yesterday, and pretty sure I saw some locusts flying around. Don't worry, it wasn't a plague, it was just 2, but I saw them. Okay, so locust pose is for our back body. Swing your arms out to the side and beside your hips, palm face your hips. Release your chest down. Inhale, start to float your head, your collarbones, your shoulders, your chest as much as you can off the ground. Lift your hands, keep the feet on the ground. Reach your fingertips towards the feet. Feel like you're taking flight. Breath in. Exhale, slowly float down. Nothing is fast. Let's add on. Inhale, pick up your head, your chest, your arms, and now your legs. Extend your legs. Extend your legs more to lift your torso. Breathe. Feel the strengthening of the side muscles of your spine, the erector spinae. One more breath. Exhale, release the hands under the shoulders. Pick up, back to child's pose. Reverse. One more breath. Lift your head, keep your arms where they are. Coming up into knees and elbows on the ground. Let's just walk the elbows so they're right under the shoulders. Arms are parallel to each other, like two train tracks. Knees under the hips. Let's do cat-cows in this position. Inhale, arching the spine. Exhale, drop the navel, curl the tailbone to ceiling, look forward. Inhale, cat. Exhale, cow. Cat. And cow. All right, come into neutral position. We're moving into what we call dolphin, but this is actually called Ardha Pinchamayurasana, which means feathered peacock. Ardha is half, so we're only doing half feathered peacock. Curl your toes under, spread your fingers wide like we do in down dog, root down through the base of the thumb and the index. Start to lift your hips. And let's relax the head for right now, working through the legs. Walk your feet a little closer. Push your elbows down into the earth. Feel how this is a back body stretch. Inhale, look forward between the hands. And on the exhale, you can look back through the legs. Let's just move. Inhale forward. Exhale, look through the legs. Now stay with your head forward, walk your feet together. Bend your left knee, and maybe see about picking up that left foot to the sky. And slowly bring the left foot down. Bend your right knee, stay here, or extend right foot to the sky. Bring it back down, knees to the earth. Child's pose with arms extended. If you have a tight neck from that last pose, let's roll up under the crown of the head as if you're going to do a somersault. And then release. Rolling front to back without doing a somersault. Just stretching out the scalp, the neck. One more. And slowly release. Roll back up, curl the toes under. Grab your block for supported malasana. We're going to bring that right under our sit bones. And then step the feet forward into a squat. Bring your elbows aside of your thighs. Bring your thumbs to your sternum. Press the thighs open as we roll forward. One more breath. Exhale, release. Remove your block. Come down into hero's pose with your knees together. Sitting on your heels, toes curled under. Bring your hands behind, and if that's too far of a stretch, you'll put your hands on blocks. Pick up your hips and push your hips forward. Slowly release. Come back down to your abdomen. To Sphinx pose, elbows under the shoulder. Bend your knees, and we'll do reverse windshield wipers. So just bringing your legs side to side like windshield wipers. And maybe even stack your palms and rest your head on your palms as you do windshield wipers. Take the legs all the way over to the right, drop them, and let's roll over onto our back. Can you lift your left hand and grab your left foot? And bring your right hand on top of your knee for pretzel. So we're in our windshield wipers. Left hand grabs left ankle, right hand goes on top of right thigh. And then see if you can turn your heart towards the ceiling as you pull your left arm down to the earth. So you should feel twisted like a pretzel. So here, let's start again. If you're on your belly, and we did windshield wipers to the right, so both legs go to the right, roll over onto your back, and now that bottom foot is your left. Grab it with your left hand. And then bring your, I'm so sorry, I'm upside down, I'm cueing you wrong. So that bottom leg is your right actually, and you're grabbing it with your left hand. And now that top leg, that's your left, and you're bringing it up towards your right hand. There you go. 1,000 apologies. All right. So pushing that top thigh down, pulling the bottom heel towards your glutes, and looking to the left. This is how we know yoga does brain work, because once you're not standing straight, you can't tell which side you're working with. Take one more breath. Slowly release. Bring your arms back to Sphinx. And we'll do our windshield wipers again. This is for our hips. Then take the legs over to the left. Roll over onto your back. And that bottom leg, now that'd be your left. So your right hand grabs that bottom ankle. The top leg comes up towards your left hand, press it down. Push the legs down and rotate your head to the right. Looks like you got it. If it feels twisted, you're doing it right. If it's easy, you're not doing it right. One more breath. On the exhale, roll back to center. And then we're going to come all the way onto our back and take a block. Let's start in supported bridge pose. So block on low under your sacrum, that's above your tailbone. Bring your feet so they're hips distance apart. Hands down by the block, maybe even turn the hands up. Let your low back sink into the block. This is Sept Sarvangasana. Sept is bridge. Bandha is to bind, but we're doing a supported one, so it's not terribly bound. Sarva Gasana means all limbs. All limbs supported bridge pose. Bring your knees up towards your chest, then we'll float the legs up to the sky. For supported shoulder stand, Sarvangasana. Flex your feet as if the blocks were on top of your feet. Allow the blood to drain down the legs. More inversions. Inversions are regenerative, restorative, because of the reverse flow of blood. Nourishes the organs effortlessly. Bring your hands to the block, and let's slowly start to bring the legs towards the face. And you might want to adjust your back on the block. For halasana, hala is plow. And you don't have to take it very far. Try to deepen your breath. Can you slide your hands up the legs? Just allow them to come a little closer to the body. Just gentle pressing down. Slowly release the hands, coming back into supported shoulder stand. The low back on the block. Flex the feet. Bend your right knee, bring it into the chest. Fingers wrap around the shin, and we'll slowly stretch out your left leg. You've got a little bit of a arch in your low back. Pulling the right shin into the body, relax the left foot. Step your left foot on the earth now. Extend your right arm out on the floor. We'll cross the right leg over to the left, keeping your left foot on the ground. Look to the right as you pull the leg to the left. Then come back to center. Let's do half happy baby on the right. Then point the toes and take them across and try to touch the earth with your pointed toes. You're not going to get there. Just take them over to the left. And back towards a half happy baby. Just hold onto the ankle. You can keep the toes pointed. And again, pointed toes cross over towards the earth on the left side of the body. Back to center one more time. Half happy baby. Just pull that knee down. Then cross the foot over. Let's cradle our baby. Left hand holds foot, right hand holds knee. And slide that leg up towards your head. And take your bottom leg and let's press it into your right leg. Really draw yourself in tight like a ball. Little gentle rock, left to right. Slowly release the left foot. Bend the right knee again into your chest. And then we'll release the right foot to the ground. And bend your left knee, bring it into your chest. And slowly extend the right leg. Relax your right foot. Pressing left shin into body. Breathe. Now slide your right foot up the mat, stepping your right foot into the mat. Let's bring the left arm out onto the earth. Right hand crosses over your left leg, and we'll bring the leg over to the right. Look left. So you're just gently gliding this bent knee to the right. Back to center, half happy baby. Let's just point the toes and grab the ankle and pull the ankle down towards the earth. Then change hands. Right hand takes the leg over, trying to touch the earth with your pointed toes. Come back. Left hand holds ankle, toes pointed. Pull left ankle down outside of left ribs. And again, crossing over, right hand pulls pointed toes down to the earth. Last time. Grabbing the ankle, pulling the knee towards the earth. Then we cradle our baby. Left foot comes to right hand. Left hand to left knee. Pick up the leg, drawing it towards your face. And bring your right knee, and we'll press it into the leg, drawing yourself into a little ball. Little gentle rock, left to right. Slowly release. Right foot comes back to the earth. Left foot to the earth. Walk your toes closer to your sit bones. Turn your block on medium. Drop your heels to the earth for supported bridge pose. One more breath. Lift your hips, remove your block. Bring both knees back into your chest. Rocking left to right. Then slip your hands under the knees. Bring your head to your knees to your head. And then massage your spine by rocking front to back like turtle. And now we're ready to place the feet on the ground and extend them to the corners of the mat for Shavasana. Decide if you need a support under your thighs, a blanket or a bolster. Extend your arms out to the side like angel wings, 45 degrees away from the body. Palms turned up. Take a breath into your body. Exhale a ha breath out. Two more full breaths in with a long sigh. As we are in Shavasana, let us play the what if game. When you can get into the feeling space of what if the body shifts and changes. So ask yourself, what if my body was not full of an unknown angst? What if all tension and angst was to be removed from my body? How much more relaxed could my body feel without the stress of worry? What if my body was functioning optimally, 100% aligned? What if all my bones stacked in perfect harmony. What if all my tendons and fascia smoothly functioned to hold my bones structure together and my muscles? What if I breathed in and on the exhale I could release tension more and more and more? What if my body was just the results of taught thinking? And what if I recognized the tension and softened it just by observing? What does energy feel like, effortlessly flowing like a stream through my body? What does that feel like? What if I relax my face? What if I relax my shoulders? What if I relax my arms, right and left? What if I relax my torso from collarbones through ribs to hip bones and pelvic floor? What if I release my right thigh from hip bone to knee, and from knee to ankle, and from right heel to toes? What if I relax my left hip bone from hip through thigh to knee? From knee to left ankle, from left heel to toes? What if I breathe in a breath of pure light through the front body, and I surrender all my thinking to the earth to be transmuted into lightness? What if angst,
no longer had a home in my body. Feel now for the stream of energy from the base of your spine that runs up the center of your body. Ride that energy like an elevator up your body slowly. Slowly until you reach the crown of your head. Then ride the elevator down the stream of energy. Or maybe you're in a canoe. Begin to feel that stream expand to the sides of the body and down your legs like a tributary, where the water forks and moves down your legs and flows out your feet. Follow the stream up your legs, up the spine to your heart, and let it veer off to your arms, flowing down the arms, out the hands. And from the heart, flowing up the neck through the brain stem into the brain, into the scalp. Breathe in. begin to radiate that sensation beyond your body. Feel that you are a vibrational field. Allow your field to become golden light and vibrate bigger and vaster. Down into the earth, up into the sky, radiating out into the neighborhood, like this golden orb of peace. Visualize that your orb is so peaceful and so potent that those that walk through your orb will be imbued with this peace. And they become an orb. And people that walk through their energy field become orbs of peace. Begin to see this multiply. That this energy field of peace that begins with you multiplies and expands outwards and outwards and outwards. And despite what some would have you believe, that the world is desperate and anxious, we know we are a golden field of harmony. What if we could populate the planet with golden orbs until the collective consciousness sinks into this collective peace? And there is a global shift. What if we were to practice that vision every day? What if that could manifest? What if? Breathe in. Exhale down to your fingers and your toes. And start to slowly move your digits. Circle your wrists. Circle your ankles. Bring your knees into your chest. Rock a little left and right, and then come all the way over and back to your knees. Make your hand an orb and pick the energy up and pour it over your body, sliding your hands down your head, your neck, and to your heart space. Breath in. Ha, breath out. Drop your chin. What if all was well? Namaste. And so it is.
Oh, that's right.
Could you feel it?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
How was
Well, try to remember to do it again tomorrow.
And try to remember to do it again the day after that. And there will be a shift. Okay, sunshine folks, go out and enjoy that day.
Thank you, Tara.
You're welcome. Take
Bye,
care.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye. That's like a vibrant smile.